Oh my God. Well, shit, I'm already live. Let's do it. Go back and set the description stuff later, man. Oh yeah, we already live, y'all. Okay, buddy, we live. All right now. We live. All right now. Well, let's just balance the gimbal real quick, and then we'll be live. All right now, yeah. I got my eyes on you. You left your heart on me. I got my heart, love, and emotion endlessly. You left your heart on me. I got my heart, love, and emotion endlessly. Just hold on. We're going home. Just hold on. We're going home. It's hard to do these things alone. Just hold on. We're going home. Wow, 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 wow. You're the girl. You're the one. Boosh, 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 boosh. June Sports, what's up? Boosh, 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 boosh. Boosh. Oh, hey, hey. Ooh. Get your nose on my keyboard. What you following me for? There's a there's a room full of niggas. What you bothering me for? Ain't no fucking sing along. So girl, what you singing for? It's gonna be blowing like a C4. Be blowing like a C4. Steady. Morning. Keep the ball rolling. Fake hide. First fright from cause you're loving the crew. 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 June Sports. Mike, Toddy Kid. Grateful for another day. Yes, sir. You're loving the crew. You're loving the crew. Oh. Smoking weed don't stop projectors. Forgetting what Harvard gets us. Morning. BT, blessed to wake up. That's a fact, bro. Blessed to wake up another day. Morning. How you doing? Be careful now. My man riding one of those gyroscope personal transportation dealies. Like the Segway with the one wheel. He got the helmet, elbow pads, knee pads, everything. He looked like a whole motorcycle by himself. Yes, sir. We are blessed with another day. That's what it is. We are blessed with another beautiful day, another sunrise. Morning, morning. Another trip around the sun, man. It's a beautiful thing. Morning. How you doing? You loving the crew? Oh, you loving the crew? Loving the crew. Ooh, and I love it because it's really a privilege. Yes, sir. True grit, high masculine men. Greetings. Good morning to everyone. Hope y'all had a good weekend. Hope y'all had a good weekend, man. Did anybody see the Planet of the Apes movie? Let me know. Steve the Dean was saying that there's a lot of game in it. I'm gonna check it out either today or tomorrow. But y'all let me know. Don't ruin it or nothing. Don't give me no spoilers, but just let me know if you saw it and if you liked it. Morning. That's it. Yeah. You loving the crew. You loving the crew. Ooh, whoa. Really, I think I like who I'm becoming. For all my soldiers just to see the look on all their faces, all it took was patience. Okay, BT, all right. Allianz said, I didn't like it, but there was game in it. Okay. Vasily, salute. Monogamous, good morning, happy Monday. Miles, great show. You and Zag did over the weekend. Hey, appreciate it, man. Shout out to the Manhood is the Skill Set show. How you doing? If you guys missed any of the playback, please go do yourself a favor and catch up on the content, man. Real Game No Theory was dope. We had some really good calls on the Real Game No Theory show. Spit some really good game. How you doing? Loving the crew. Loving the crew. Ooh, ooh, Boosh, 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 boosh. What you know about that song, Ma? I love that song. I think that's like my favorite song on that Take Care album. That's my favorite joint. excuse me. That's my favorite joint. And don't think I'm gonna stop listening to Drake just because he quote unquote lost the battle. Because if I ain't gonna stop listening to R. Kelly because they sent his ass to jail, don't think I'm gonna stop listening to Drake. You see what I'm saying? I like who I like, nigga. Morning. I like what I like. I like who I like, and I enjoy the shit that I like. You heard? Boosh, 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 boosh. There's a room full of me. What you following me for? Sing along. So, girl, what you singing for? That song is so fire, bro. I don't know if y'all really listen to the song lyrics, man, but it be some game in the song lyrics, man. Morning. My man says, drop like 50K on a vacation for all my soldiers just to see the look on all their faces. All it took was patience. That's the shit I be telling y'all about. Success is a decision. Once you make the decision, everything else is just patience and hard work. Patience and hard work. You just waiting, you just putting in your work, having patience, and allowing the universe to put things together in your favor. That's it. I should do that. I'm gonna do that one day. I'm gonna take a, cause I can't play the songs on YouTube, but I'm gonna take a collection of songs and get the quote. Some of my favorite songs, like from Jay-Z and niggas like Drake and shit like that. And I'm gonna take the quotes and show y'all how they relate to the game and the shit that we tell y'all all the time. I need to do that, cause I don't think what. No, that's crazy. I just charged this bitch. See, now I gotta go get a new gimbal. Cause I just charged this motherfucker, bruh. Damn. Oh well. It's been going strong for like 2 years, so I guess I gotta be grateful for the 2 years that it's been going strong. Cause once these things don't take a charge, it's a wrap. All right, let me just take it off altogether. Hold on, let me see. Let me try to turn it back on. Nope. The red light is blinking. Oh, I think we back on. Okay. All right, I think we back on. But anyway, yeah, I need to do that. Break down the lines of some of these rap songs, cause I don't know if y'all niggas realize that a lot of times we saying the same things they be saying. So it's like y'all hear the message, but y'all don't really recognize it. And these successful people, they be saying the same shit we be saying as far as the game, but you might not realize the similarities. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take this off. It's not working. Only whack part is I gotta walk around with this shit the whole time. It's a dead stick. But if there's an animal trying to attack, I could use it. So that's a good thing. Let me see. See if I missed something. Joe Blast in the building. Appreciate it. William Kime, salute. Joe Blast, respect. He says, join the $20 Patreon tier for previously recorded live streams at the Bad Boy Show. Patreon.com, Mr. Lucario. Yes, sir. Go to Bad Boy Style to get your t-shirts, and go to Masculine Identity Membership to get on the Masculine Identity Membership. Mr. Tellett says, if I'm not sure what a woman will take the action that I want her to take in the future, should I attempt to change a woman's view on something before she encountered that future situation that will require her? Well, Mr. Tellett, it sounds like you have no idea of the vetting process and what it takes to create consistencies. Because if If you vet a woman and you create consistencies in your relationship, you don't have to ask questions like this. If you train and influence the woman in a healthy way, of course, and you do it consistently enough over the time that you've known her and that she's grown to know you, she'll know the decision to make, and she'll make the decision in your favor because she understands the consistencies that you've set in place. But if you don't know what you're doing, if you don't know how to coach that woman, if you don't have a strong sense of your identity and what you require from that woman, then your future with that woman will be unsure, and then you'll have to ask questions like this. So I advise you to go to badboymembership.com, get on that membership, make sure you look at the vetting process video and the how to design your program video. Joe Blast says, facts, Miles, fuck that, I'm gonna keep rocking Drake. Exactly. Ain't nothing wrong with Drake music. His first album is still my favorite. I don't care what nobody say. Favorite album from him, I'm saying. Not my favorite album of all time. BT said, what beef is Drake having with other... BT, either you don't live in the United States or you just haven't been paying attention to social media. But that's okay. Not everybody needs to know about the beef. But if you want to know, he's been going back and forth with Kendrick Lamar for the past couple weeks. It ain't nothing crazy. It's mostly everything on wax. And they just going back and forth to like dissing each other and talking bad about each other and shit. Calling each other pedophiles and short. Drake calls Kendrick short, and Kendrick called Drake a pedophile. That's pretty much the gist of everything. Literally. It's not that big of a deal, honestly, but you know, it is what it is. BDP says, salute Miles. Good morning, BDP. Amato says, you got to listen to Dreams Money Can Buy and Elevate by Drake. Joe Blast says, yes, the verse breakdowns will be dope, Miles. Yeah, I'm going to try to do that shit, because I really believe, like, because I know y'all listen to these niggas. And I know you and your friends listen to these niggas. But somehow... Like I said, we saying the same shit, but when you share our content with your friends don't want to understand what we saying. So I'm gonna break it down so y'all can see the similarities in what we be saying and what these rappers be saying. Excuse me, because these successful rappers, for them to become successful, they had to get the game from somewhere. I'm telling y'all. And I'm not saying they got it from us necessarily. I'm just saying the game is the game. You understand? The game is like the religion of life, basically. You know what I mean? And you got to understand the rules of the game to get what you want out of this life. That's what we be trying to show y'all. Alamato says, I do not disturb too much. I like do not disturb too much. Okay, Vasily says, leaning towards barber school. I can definitely incorporate my cologne hobby into that. Oh, excuse me. If I decide to go through with barbering as a profession. Yeah, that would be dope, Vasily. Because what you could do is you could tell your customers that for an extra $5 or $10, you could give them a sample of cologne and you could spray it on them at the end of, or you could say, hey, what's your favorite? You know, like how, I don't know if you guys, if you ever got your car detailed sometimes, or if you go to a car wash, they ask you what car air freshener you want. You could do the same thing. And after you spray the alcohol on their hairline, you could also spray the back of their neck with a cologne. And then say, hey, if you want a sample, if you want a small sample of this cologne, I got a whole collection. If you want a small sample, it's only $10 extra on your haircut. And then you could literally sell colognes in that barbershop or wherever you go. Or even if you're a mobile barber guy, bring your colognes with you and sell sample bottles and shit. You know what I'm saying? And be like, you could also use this as a travel cologne bottle, and you could bring it back and I could refill it for you. Every time you come back and get a haircut, I could refill it for you for a price. There's a lot of things you could do with that, Vasily. Mr. Teller says, question, if I'm not sure that she will take the action, Mr. Teller, it already answered your question. You need to understand vetting and designing your program to set consistencies in your relationship. Dukalux, what up? Archer's Way says, quit yapping, 100. All right. What the hell kind of animal is that? Keon Plays, what's up? Elijah, what's up? Happy Monday morning to y'alls. Yo, look, these trees be breaking, bro. You see, I gotta be grateful that none of these trees be breaking while I'm walking through here. You see this shit? Right in the pathway, too. Man. And I know I be out here a lot. So you gotta be grateful when I gotta pay attention, too. Make sure if I hear a branch starting to break, I move my ass out the way. Excuse me. This is why I need y'all to be complete with your thoughts in the chat, because I ain't got time to be walking and reading your misspellings and your bad grammar and shit. And I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about. Plus, I gotta watch out for trees and animals and snakes and come on, man. I be telling y'all. I mean, this thing ain't hard, but it ain't easy neither. There are challenges included in what I'm doing, and I gotta be grateful whenever I make it out of here safe and sound. You heard? Gratitude is serious, guys. I'm serious. Joe Blast says, sometimes, Miles, niggas listen to songs but don't hear the words. I'm telling you. Superfly Records said, hey, Miles, approach a dude that I thought was a chick. It's kind of dramatized me. Do you have any tips on help me overcome and keep approaching women? Elijah, that's a mountain lion. Enrique Luna says, what's up, Miles? Would you say once you at a certain level of game, do you need to continue learning from a coach, or are you on autopilot? Well, it depends on what level of the game you're at, and it also depends on, because the question is, are you getting what you want out of life? If you are getting what you want out of life, if you're living the type of life that you want to live, and everything is at a certain level, and you may not need a coach. You may not necessarily need a coach. But sometimes you keep a coach on the team just to check in, self-reflect, and keep things at a certain level. Because you're always you always, there's really no stagnation in life and in the game. You really got to always be improving. So depending on the type of lifestyle you're trying to design for yourself, you may need to keep a coach. You may not need to speak to them as often, but you may need to keep a coach where you have a check-in once or twice a year or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Just to make sure you staying on top of things. So, because you're always learning. You never really stop learning in the game. So to say that you don't need a coach and to say that you're on autopilot is a mistake. There's no such thing as autopilot, because life is always going to throw you different challenges and where you have to make decisions. And you don't want to fall into a situation where, because you started slacking or you started to get comfortable, that you fuck around and make the bad decision. So, excuse me. It depends on the details of your lifestyle and what you're trying to accomplish for real. Money Galore says, what made you move out of NYC? That sounds like a personal question, Money. Better question is, I'm thinking about moving. What type of things should I be considering? Because you need to ask me questions about you. You came over to my life. I didn't come to your life. So don't come over here to find out shit about me. Come over here to find out shit about you. Kopi Cells says, why do you think JNS hate on you so much? JNS? I don't know who that is, and I don't care who hates on me. So I really, that question is irrelevant to me. Keon Player says, I sub to you. All right, Keon, that's cool. Thanks for the sub, bro. Enrique Luna says, okay, I appreciate the answer. Yep, you guys gotta learn how to ask questions for and about yourself. You gotta learn how to be self-centered in a healthy way. You gotta learn how to be self-centered and selfish in a healthy way, guys. Because asking me what made me move, is not me telling you my life experience is not necessarily going to help you. Now, if you ask the question based on your issue or whatever it is you trying to accomplish, if I look at my life and I see that there is a story that I could tell you that could give you a good example to help you, then so be it. But to ask me a question about my personal experience right off the bat doesn't really help you guys. I need you guys to understand that. The reason why I moved out of wherever I moved out of and all that other shit ain't necessarily gonna have nothing to do with you. And if you came over here just to ask me personal questions, then honestly, this ain't the place. Be careful, bro, is what I mean. What? Oh. JCX said, I heard a KKK set booby traps in those woods. Glow key. What is your lake count? Paul Vander says H. Joe Blair, we focus on ourselves on this channel, learning game we can use for a better life. Exactly. I got my eye on you. You let your heart on me. Joseph Magda, good morning. Whew, excuse me. I got your heart, love, emotion, endlessly. 'Cause you're a good girl and you know it. BT said Miles is going dancing with a woman I met and exchanged numbers with a good first date. Or should I keep it simple and meet her for a drink? If you like dancing, I don't necessarily see anything wrong with that. If you like dancing, but don't stay out there too long. Like you want to be out there maybe an hour max. Don't be staying out there too long. Especially if you're having a good time, because sometimes a really good strategy is when you're having a good time, right at the height of the good time, cut that shit short. Because then she'll be thinking, oh man, I had such a good time with that guy. I want to see him again. But when you're having a good time and then you let it drag on for longer and longer, then she just gets used to you. And a lot of times it turns into something platonic. You don't want that. Vasily says, that's facts, Miles. I saw a barber that got bugs out here. I saw a barber that worked in a barber spa, spray some Creed on the client post haircut. There you go. Miles, how do you pull a all-nighter? I got a test tomorrow, super tired. Med school. What you mean? Stay up and do what the fuck you gotta do, nigga. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know exactly what to tell you. I went to college for a small time and I studied, I did what I had to do. Maybe if you got friends in your class, maybe I could pull an all-nighter together, study your ass off, have discussions, maybe take a half-hour nap, maybe take 2 to 3 half-hour naps in between throughout the course of the night, study for a couple of hours, then give yourself a minute to take a half-hour nap, maybe have a snack, drink some coffee, I don't know. But schedule, break up your time and do the best you can. BT said, thanks for the game. Money Galore said, what is a movie? Why is a movie date not a great idea for a first date? Because in a movie, you're going to sit there for 2 hours paying attention to something else and not each other. I don't understand why you guys, truth be told, a lot of guys who don't know how to date or who don't have no confidence in dating, y'all love movies because you don't have to do much. Because once a movie come on, you get to shut the fuck up, right? Once a movie come on, you get to be quiet and you don't have to worry about, oh, what should I say next? So you just fucking sit there and then you try to touch her or put your arm around her or some dumb shit. Nah, you got to have a date where the first date is to get to know the person, to see if y'all vibe, to see if y'all compatible for real. Excuse me. Sitting in the dark for 2 hours paying attention to something else is not good for that. You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, it's a long fucking date. You ain't supposed to be on no date with nobody for no 2 hours on the first date. First date's supposed to be a half hour to an hour max, bro. Get the taste of the person. Have a good enough time to where they're gonna want to see you again. That's all. The only time a date should extend longer than that is if y'all make it back to the crib or the hotel to smash. That's the only time. And even then, it shouldn't be too much longer. You should only be smashing for maybe a half hour. You understand? Smash for like a half hour. Show them that you know enough to know what you're doing, and then you set up the next date. You make her miss it. You make her like damn, I had a good time and he know how to fuck. I want to see him again. You see what I'm saying? But you don't want to be doing too much on the first date, guys. Gar Smith says that looks like this reservoir. Benoit said taste them. All right, guys. That's about it. I'm gonna cross over to Instagram. Y'all have a great day. Be good to yourself. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace.